Hello, my wonderful friends. I just want to start very quickly by thanking Danielle again for having me share in your group. I'm so happy to be with your collective. It was such a wonderful experience last time. So here we are again. We have some major life-changing celestial events coming within the next 3-4 days. That energy is going to be here. So I really just wanted to prep you, and I'm also going to give you some info on my personally created lunar manuals, which I have been doing since the beginning of last year for clients that show absolutely amazing results. So I'm so excited to share that with you. We're just going to start today with a quick little blessing to really balance and harness those energies we have around us. With all of this happening right now, there's a lot of supercharged energy within the universe, which, depending on your sign and how you relate to different energies, this could be very draining for you, but it's really just your crystalline structure coming back together. So in saying that, I'm going to be using some cedar today, and I'm just going to purify everyone who is here for this group video. I appreciate all of you. I'm so happy to have you within my circle and to have countered you on this journey, because that is just super beautiful. So at this time, we call upon the gatekeepers and all the elements in which they represent to send a protection circle around us, to allow us to thrive, move forward in positive crystalline value. Now going to release this circle throughout the collective. Chokurei, 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 Seheki, 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 Chokurei, Chokurei, Chokurei. Okay. I say this unto thee, so mote it be, so mote it be. Okay, so I know in the last retrograde video we talked quickly about some tidbits of this full moon. Now this full moon is the beaver moon, also referred to as the frost moon. The beaver moon because of the Algonquin Indians. The English settlers really picked up that name. During this time, it's when they would lay all their beaver traps down and prepare and gain everything they need for the winter months to come, the reset time, to really just develop that whole embodiment of what they wanted to bring into the next year. You want to stay healthy, you want to stay warm, you want to stay guided through the winter months so that you can be rebirthed in the spring. In saying that, we experience the same thing with this moon as we go into our spiritual winter reset. So the full moon is going to fall on November 12th, which is a Tuesday. Yes, it is a Tuesday. I am so exhausted. I apologize. I've been opening the coffee shop at like 4 a.m. the last couple days, and then, I'm up till 11 doing all my other things, so, and all this energy. But anyways, okay, so that full moon, that preparation moon before the frost comes over us, is on November 12th, okay? Also on November 12th, we have the day of the Chinese goddess Chang'o. She lives on the moon, and she sends us blessings of prosperity, manifestation, for fertility, and all of those things. And fertility does not just mean fertility like bringing life in. It means bringing life in all aspects of life and bringing it into fruition. So don't just see fertility in any aspect when you're thinking of it as having babies thing, See it as a fertile body, fertile body, manifestations, business opportunities, just running into someone that could change your life, all of those things that come together for yourself. So we have both of those events going on the 12th. Also on the 12th, we have a meteor shower in Taurus, and this is going to be a really great thing. It is so powerful because just like a full moon is coming to a close, coming to an end, setting us up for the next season, When we look at a meteor shower, we see the universe shedding old pieces of itself outward, releasing it, moving it forward. And we pick up that shedded aspect of the universe as this beautiful, momentous thing. So as we come and we talked about our repeating cycles and our completion cycles in the last video, I want you to think about how during a full moon, during this time, you relate to a meteor shower. You're shedding all these broken pieces of yourself away, but someone else is picking up that inspiration as beauty and light. And that was a beautiful aspect of yourself that you didn't realize because you have all the other distraction and connection to the experience and the emotions attached to your story. So that, I think, is a really eye-opening, beautiful metaphor that I've come up with and really started to live by over the last year. Because from all of those pieces of ourself, we are here. And a lot of the time, all those things we've been through are inspiration for someone else to get here as well. So don't ever sell any of those pieces of yourself short that you're shedding. You should be grateful for them, understanding of them, and aware of how they've shaped you to this point in time. And that is a truly important part of this frequency as well. To rise and complete a cycle, you need to become aware and become one with all that you were so that you understand the lessons of the universe to bring about where you want to be. Because you've always had everything you needed in that time. Even as a child, you had your food, you had a place to live, you had water, you had all those things. You didn't do anything for them. It's a basic need covered by the universe. Yes, your parents, but still, you know what I'm saying? Everything you need to live is there in that moment that you needed it. When you're a child, you don't have money, but you end up getting everything you need to have. Just as in your life, even if you're in this repeating cycle right now, you need to be into that repeating cycle to get up here. The next swing, the next time, the next experience of rebirth. Even if that means through the spiritual winter, you are growing from that repeating cycle and turning it to completion. If you think about it, when the spring equinox comes, that is going to be a halfway completion of getting to the fall. So you're already going to be halfway through your completion cycle and gaining that awareness. Because once you figure it out, like I said in the last video, it doesn't automatically go away. It's this process to grow and build and keep opening these boxes within yourself. I like to think of those little things, little dolls that are a big one and then a smaller one, then a smaller one, then a smaller one, then a smaller one in between, because that's yourself as you go through a completion cycle. You're getting yourself down to that basic core of what you are, and detachment falls around you. So it's very powerful and it's extremely eye-opening. And that's why this meteor shower as well is a huge effect, because it's the beauty in the shedding and the completion and just everything coming full circle. So besides all of those amazing things that I just mentioned, tomorrow on 11/11/2019, an energy frequency gateway will open. This will be supercharged, okay? This is going to hold infinite abundance. It's going to hold this time to harvest your life's purpose. There is no more playing it small, especially if you're in a completion cycle, even if you're in a repeating cycle, because during your spiritual winter, you can take all of these things with you and grow from them. Like I said, going through that little doll. But it's time to harvest your life's work. It is a huge shift in consciousness. You will notice it. It will be there. Also, your ancestors are very closely intertwined with you at this time, which is why it is time for you to get to your life purpose work, get down to it, because they are here guiding you. Destiny is playing a huge role. This is Destiny's 3 days. It is your deepest desires. It is manifestation powers spilling frequency from the universe. It is a time of good fortune, even if it doesn't seem like that right now. Even if this is the kickoff of your completion, it might not seem like things are good right now, but it will be the life-changing moment. If you are in completion, you might hit little speed bumps right now as your final energies start to solidify within yourself, and that might make it seem like things are getting a little rickety for a moment. But don't worry, they're not. you're here and you're ready. And I can just kind of put a little play on that right now when I'm speaking to you. One of my checks bounced for work, my paycheck. And I was all like, oh my gosh, fluttered, flustered, blah, blah, blah. And then that was okay, because in that time, the next 2 days, I figured it out, and I had more money coming in as I was dealing with this issue from unexpected sources. So those are the type of things that may arise. So sharp focus, strong connection, positive conscious energy shifts, success and endeavors, blockages removed so that we are showered with manifestation properties. Okay, huge time. Like I said, Chang'o, the goddess of the moon, she is in charge of manifestation. And then you also have this frequency gateway opening on the 11th that is in charge of manifestation properties and abundance and your life's purpose. We have this full frost beaver moon in preparation, getting everything we need to survive our spiritual reset so that we may be reborn. And this is just one of the most powerful times for soul searching you can experience. The inner self is going to start to grow its power and explode from you. And it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. So all of these things are happening in the coming days, starting on 11/11. Okay, you're going to feel this frequency. The gateway is going to open, and you're going to start to feel the power. 11/12, meteor shower, full moon, Chinese goddess of the moon's day. November 13th, the portal is still open, and you can still feel the full moon energy full force on this day. Tomorrow, you'll be able to feel it full force as well. So, just feeling a little energy build up right there. I wanted to talk to you really quickly about my spiritual lunar manuals that I create. These are also created based around the pagan holidays as well. And basically, the way I like to practice is I provide you with the tools and the concepts, and you do your own self-discovery, because your experience is going to be completely different than mine. You're going to have a completely different understanding than I am of certain things in your life, because it's your life. So the way these manuals are created is every single person's is different. There is nothing that makes you the same as somebody else. So your tools and your guides to self-exploration should be different than everybody else's. So what happens is I provide an aura cleanse. I use a selenite wand to pass over each side of the body, to read your energy. I use myself as a surrogate in this, so I can physically feel where your energies are disrupted and might need some clearing or enhancement. So it starts with an energy session and an aura cleanse. And then we do a soul message reading. I have 2 decks of cards that I use, and I let you choose which one you want to do for your reading. We do a soul message reading, and we see what your subconscious mind is presenting forward to you. The messages you need to hear from your inner self that might be clouded from a little bit of chatter on the outside world, the ones that are seated deep in you to really propel you forward for this time. So from the aura cleanse, when we actually physically read your energy, and from the soul message reading, where we get your subconscious messages, we take those findings within the two, and from there, what I do is I formulate a lunar guide for you. So it covers the next lunar phase, and it includes mantras used throughout the month. It includes journaling prompts of self-discovery. It includes immersive frequency raising activities that you can add into your day-to-day life, that you complete a couple times, that you work with consistently to raise your vibration and frequency, to harness that soul essence and really embody what your energy session and cards were expressing to you. Also included in there, we have suggestions for crystals to use to help amplify your experience. We also have oils and herb suggestions to use to help amplify your experience. It's just a really, really beautiful way to transform yourself based on solely what your energy and your subconscious are expressing to you. Like I said, this tool is different to everybody. Every single person ends up with a different tool because their energy and their messages presented are customized to them, because it was their energy that presented them. It's just a really beautiful thing, and I have been having such beautiful success with my soul family and clients who have started this. I have people who have been doing it every month since last January of 2019, and it's just amazing and beautiful to see the growth and to see their manifestations just materializing before their eyes, and to see them understanding themselves more and more. In conjunction with these lunar manuals, I will also be holding elemental manifestation ceremonies on these 3 days. And in those ceremonies, we call upon each element, and from each element, we cast a spell of protection and frequency raising. We also pull an illumination card for those elements to see what each element is expressing to you, what Mother Gaia wants you to pull forth. And we do a manifestation ceremony. So we call on the moon goddess. We're going to call on the gatekeepers of all directions and their elements. We are going to call from the energy of the elements to show us what your soul needs illumination in through those cards. And then on the next celestial event in about 2 weeks that we want to cover, I perform a balancing ceremony for you. So all the work and energy that you've released and you're just flowing effortlessly with can be balanced within your aura and within your chakras to really materialize those manifestations moving forward in life. And I just did some of these on Sewin, and I already have clients that are just experiencing huge shifts from these ceremonies, seeing materializations coming into view, into light, into the physical realm. So at this time, it is just so unbelievably important that we pay attention, that we love ourselves, that we aren't afraid of new perspectives, and that we grow our awareness consistently and authentically. I'm so happy that you all decided to have me and listen in this evening. Like I said, this is a powerful time for manifestation. It is a powerful time for soul searching. It is a powerful time to step into your light. Energetic maintenance is imperative. Just as you change your oil on your car, you do all of those things for it. Your body is your physical vessel here. And keeping up with your energetic levels, your energetic maintenance, consistently growing your awareness and personal desire and value is what the universe wants. It's what the universe is calling you for. And during this time when blockages can be removed and your power can really be brought into fruition, anyone that is interested, I highly recommend receiving a manifestation ceremony or a lunar manual, because it's something you can work with. It's something that you can grow from, especially the lunar manual. You're going to have this PDF you can print out and have with you and track your progress and discover yourself through your own eyes based on what your energy was giving to you. So again, thank you. Just want to do a little quick blessing before we go tonight. Thank you for staying with me through my jumbling words and everything. I know I'm a little flu, but we'll blame it on retrograde. No, just kidding, we won't, because retrograde has been amazing to me. But with the power in me, I bless thee. I bring thee to light and love. I allow thee to flourish in any way they seek fit. Connected to Mother Gaia and the elements, you are free in your authentic self. I state this unto thee, so mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Thank you.